trees are looking fantastic. I think we're gonna have a lot of apple pie this year, Ma.
Ah, here we go. Gonna start making some pies here right away. You're gonna need some dough. You're gonna need some apples. Here we got some, ingredients getting ready. I'm just gonna get ready to do some apple pie here. I'm slicing some small crab apples right now. I'm leaving all the peels in there because there's no real reason to not. Plus, I'm a little bit lazy, so we're just gonna put those right in the pie. Fill those things up really good. You know, you could always borrow. You can always get your apples from either a neighbor or a friend. As long as your neighbor doesn't want to shoot you, you're probably good to get some apples from a neighbor. Or you can just buy some apple trees and plant them and wait about 10 years. These apples came from a particular tree that I planted about 10 years ago. So here we go. We're just slice those things up any way you want. Slice them, dice them up smaller. It's all good. You want to pick them a little bit earlier to avoid the worms. Unless you want to eat the bugs, that's fine. If you're into that kind of thing now, I know it's the thing nowadays. But yeah, we really don't want to eat the bugs. It doesn't really do anything to the flavor, but just the idea. You want them a little bit crisp anyways. Yeah, just put them right in there. Just layer them in. Very nicely done. You want to, use whatever you want for a crust as well. These are all homemade with actual lard. There's no soy involved whatsoever in this crust. Because, soy is not for me. We don't like soy as much. So yeah, so you just layer that thing in there nice and even like that. Oh, there goes dear old Mom. Just getting a topper ready for that one there, and you'll see that in, a little bit later. We're slicing some more here. Another thing you want to do is you want to keep this as simple as possible. I know some people, they put lemon juice on the apples themselves just to keep them a little bit more fresher, a little bit more flavor. We didn't do that this time around. But yeah, it takes a little bit. It takes a lot of apples. What are we up to? 10, 12 right now. Yeah, it takes a little bit of time, but the payoff is worth it. I will tell you that right now. So, yeah, get a few more in there. Yeah, I'm thinking that maybe I should have edited a little bit of this time out, but that's okay. What else are you going to do, right? I mean, you're out, you're having a good time, you're having a good day. Listening to, good music, hanging out with your dear old mom, making delicious pies. Like, what else do you want to do on a Sunday afternoon? So, yeah, we're getting ready here to use some sugar. So, just got to wipe the hands off a little bit. Just get that. Here we're going to use Demarara style sugar, non-GMO, as you can see down there at the label. You just want to get a nice big handful of that. Adds a lot of flavor because there's some, it's really thick sugar, and there's apparently some molasses in it. It really complements the apples a lot. So yeah, you just want to, to taste, right? And we just want to grab ourselves some organic cinnamon. Just put a little tiny bit on there, just a little bit. Once again, to flavor. Some people like cinnamon, some people really don't. And now you want to reach over here and get the bigot butter. Can't go wrong with the Build Back bigot butter. Once again, to taste. You just put some chunks in there. Get that Build Back bigot butter in there. Just put it. We need a couple more here. We might need a little bit more in the other ones too. Let's just put a little bit more in the other ones, just in case, you know. Yeah, you see right there. Look at that, beautiful, beautiful. It's gonna be so good when she's cooked. Look at that. Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. So shuffle that over to dear old mom, and we'll start working on the bigger one here. Because yes, you can definitely start working on bigger, you know, when you got a bigger family or whatever. Oh yes, and can't forget we made some jam, some blackberry jam, because stuff's really good. Send another one off to dear old. Oh yeah, we'll add a little more bigot butter to it. Build Back bigot butter. Get that right in there. Get that right in there for flavor. And then, what else do we want to do here? Yeah, add a little bit more. Send it off to dear old mom. She'll put some toppers on that one. Oh, baby, we're going to eat good tonight, baby. So now we're just going to work on the bigger one, because these single ones here, like I said, you might have people over or whatever, and you want to entertain them a little bit. So you just, same thing, right? Just slice them up any way you want. As you can see, it does take a lot of apples, like I said. And yeah, so we're gonna, once I'm done screwing around here with these apples, and I'm going to take this camera and pan it over to dear old ma there, and she's going to put the topper on the one there, like so. Bang, bang. Cover it up. Oh my. Doesn't that start to look good? Doesn't that look good? Look at that. I should have gave her a buck knife for this, you know, just for the video. Would have been pretty funny. But yeah. Pull that out, put that off to the side, take the fork, knock her down a little bit. And then you wanna poke some holes there, so you gotta stab it. Just stab it really good right there, boom boom. And there you go. Look at that, right? Am I right? Am I right? And she's gonna throw it in a freezer bag there. But here I cooked a couple up in a different location. Look at that. Nice, crisp, golden. Still pretty hot, though. You don't want to really touch it with your hand like I will in a minute here. And yeah, it was borderline hot. So you don't want to do that. Safety first, right? But, you know. So I take it and I flip it upside down here. Take a look at this. Doesn't that look good? I don't have any ice cream, unfortunately, so I couldn't put any ice cream with it. Just pop that out. Pop that out. Take a look at the bottom of that thing. Look at that. Cooked to perfection. Look at this. Look, just pure golden all the way through. Crisp. And oh, look at that. Yes. Doesn't that look good? I mean, that's what you want. That's what you want right there. Look at that. Golden, cooked all the way through. Cinnamon was perfect. The sugar is perfect. Just boiled right. Absolutely perfection. So you want to try this at home? You go right ahead. It's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Don't need too many ingredients. Thank you for watching, and good night. Hope I made you hungry. I really hope I made you hungry.